This is Calibos, and we are playing Stoneblock 2. So, we were kind of mid-project when we last left off. I was setting up a thing for, let's see if do we have it in here? Energized smelter. We want one of these. Go. So, we're also going to need a energy. We want 8 of those. Go. 7, 8. And they want speed. 8 of those. Go. Alright. So, here's the deal. So we, let's get rid of some of this cobblestone I'm carrying around. A lot of stuff floating around my inventory. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll probably actually be getting the dirt right back, but, you know, there we go. So we have 2 chests, and typically what I do for smelting is I'll go ahead and I will mark them red, red, red. So then we'll pick these up. So now we need to use the to place the energized smelter. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it. Let's. That was dumb. So let's get that gravel. Oh, I'm carrying it. Still carrying the gravel. So you have one of these already set to smelting chest and one set to input. So gravel. Now, our facade is there. We have 10 channels, 11, 12, 20 channels coming off of that. So let's go ahead and come off on the left, I think. Oh my gosh, I did that so well. Graceful even. So we want to have a dense smart cable coming down. Dense? No, let's just do a regular smart cable. Have that coming off there. So you are peer-to-peer tunnel coming out. Okay, so that actually only has 1 channel. So 1, 2, 3. So that's still only 11 channels coming off the center. That's good to know. So we'll go ahead and we'll put the boom. How far over? We'll actually want some extra space, so we'll put it here. So we'll put input on the back. Input. Then we're going to put another smart cable down. So this is where our machine is going to put back into the system. Let's put some facades down and cover this up. And then I'm just going to leave this uncovered so we can count the channels going into it. Let's go out. Might as well make another step here just in case. Energized smelter. Plop that up on there. So we're just going to toss these in. And we're going to set this one up a little differently because, as I was saying, you may or may not remember. We're going to be smelting a lot of stuff. There's just a lot of things to smelt. Where's our, oh, there it is. Let's do this, and we want some installers. We want one of each of the installer. I think advanced is the one that we don't have. Elite, basic, advanced. So basic, advanced, elite. Now we turn on auto sorting. We're going to go ahead and, oh, it has power because we held it, right? That's the thing. That was brilliant. So we're going to need another flux point. We're just going to pop that on. So tell it that we're going to more power. That's full up. Weird. And now our goal is to alright, so we have this chest, and I want item translocators because I think those are pretty quick. Item translocator, because I think I like these actually. They make 2 at a time, and they appear to be really fast, especially when you set them up with glowstone. So we'll do that. So we want some glowstone. And that's just going to move items from there, there, and I think, yep, there we go. Even shows you a nice little thing to show you what side they go. Perfect. So everything that gets dumped in that chest is going to, okay, so we want to auto eject on, input, output, clear. So everything should input everything from the side, and it should output everything into the back, which puts it straight into the input thing. Now, as far as, oh my gosh, stone. That's why I keep carrying on the stone around, because I'm like fixing the walls. I know. I'll probably end up doing whatever with it. So now we can actually put the the crafting thing for the chest really anywhere. Honestly, I actually should put the chest down one so that we can still have access to that. Well, we still kind of do. I'm going to move it anyway. So we'll put it, what is it sitting on? That's so weird. We'll put it there. And then item translocator, and then that. There we go. Much better. So now we can actually do this, like I said, really anywhere. I'm going to pull these off because I'd like to just go ahead and leave the mechanism stuff down. So cable facade, cable facade. And then we're going to have stone, stone, stone. Bring the cable down to 3. And then we're going to put the, oh, I need one more in here. We're going to put the chest right up against the back here. And then we're going to put the smelting chest labeled 1 there. So anything that goes into that can I seal that up? Yes. So anything that gets put into this chest also gets put into there. And if we come over to the interface terminal over here, we can just type in smelting chest and boom, there we go. So now we can go ahead and take this in there, and even better, we can go ahead and take, well, this isn't better, it's really the same. So if we want stone, the recipe for stone for smelting is this. So now we don't have to worry about, we can just type it. So we have all of that. So anything that we desire to smelt will get put into there and auto output. And we can go ahead and test it really quick. We can put the metallurgic infuser back into the thing. So now we can go ahead and say if we want flux, like say this one holds 128, build one of these and go. So we can watch all of the stuff get tossed into here as quick as we can be. And I don't understand why these are not being made. Because they got output into the system. Oh my gosh, I am... No, because it's going to make it all over again. So it doesn't like that. So we're just going to have to do this the hard way, sadly. That's super annoying. Alright, and then we're just going to do this. And that gives us a gargantuan one. So the purpose of this is to go ahead and let's go down over to our power station. I should actually just put another elevator right here, honestly. So if we put this one down and we put it on more power, it should fill up super quick. Well, apparently not super quick, but quick enough. So this is moving 32,000 RF a tick. Which is just our production. Sweet. Yeah, I should definitely put in more elevators, I think. Problem is, I think that our power, or whatever, goes straight through it. Elevator. Elevator. It's marked in the middle of the hallway. Which this one is not. I do not know why that one is not in the middle of the hallway. So, middle of the hallway, it should be right there. What? Okay, perfect. So, can we put one back and have it still work? Possibly not. So let's light this up so that we don't get the zombies or weird things spawning in there. And then we'll pull one stone. Because it'll go through one stone pretty quick. Perfect. So now we actually have more power available in our system and our maneuverability is better. So this is full almost. It may be time to speed up our thing again, but either way. So now anytime we want to set up a recipe for smelting, we can pop it into this chest. Now that's cool because this chest can have, it has 6 faces on it, top, bottom, and then 4 all the way around. So instead of having just a single interface on it, like this, you know, we've actually got effectively a maximum of 6 just for this ender chest, and if we want to, we can actually make another red ender chest and have more. So that's right here. This is up to 54 different recipes, and we'll be using a lot of cooking recipes. Anyway, Ender IO. Technically, I guess we could just put these down anyway. I intend to drain them. And make them into larger storages, but we can do that somewhere else, someone else. So we have to set up the sag mill because as far as I can tell, the grass clippings that we're going to need, grass clippings, can only be made in a sag mill, which seems kind of weird, but there we go. At this point, we should actually have some cactus in the system. We have 319. So what we can do is we can set up a recipe with the sag mill, and we'll do it on a different wall, so that this is just going to be our ender, our mechanism wall, and then we'll have Ender IO over here. And we're just going to go ahead and get some cactus. And each cactus is guaranteed to give us 3, as I recall. Oh my gosh. let's do another one just in case. Destroy something beautiful. Yeah, so I'm thinking that the recipe guarantees 3. So if we make clippings as the recipe, clippings, and we go to cactus, 3 guaranteed, 75% chance of whatever, and then 50, then 25. So yeah, so we'll set up 3 here. We need to cable facade, stone. Cable facade, cable facade, cable facade. So we'll bring that down. Ooh, what's that? How is this going? Did that shut anything off over there? No? So if I put that back, so you are going over there, you are going over there. So I think that the I think that the plan for this is we want to pull this out, pull that off. Yeah. So we're going to do this again, and it's going to be great. So we want 2 peer-to-peer tunnels, peer-to-peer tunnels, 2 of them. It takes it a second to make the pure flux crystals. And then we want memory cards. Just the one. And then we want a frame. Alright, perfect. So we're just going to go ahead and look at this. Okay, we are working at, let's see, I think we started with the top because the top was more difficult to get to. Yep. So we're going to memory card that one. Boom. We're going to come right over here. And then we're going to go ahead and say we want that, and it has to be not a dense cable. So now we link this, and that's the output side. It should pick up a channel any second now. Linked. Boom. So now we have 32 unimpeded channels for this wall. So we're just going to pop that there. Like so. And place the card. There we go. So now we should just be able to come straight down off the thing. We're actually going to leave this one uncovered because this is going to tell us where all of our things are for this wall. So let's get some. Apparently we didn't need the second peer-to-peer tunnel. We'll still need it. I mean, we have to do that wall as well. So, no big deal. Let's bring some dense cable down. And cover this up. And then I think we're actually going to have to move that torch. Alright, so I guess we'll take care of this in the next episode. Eventually we will get to setting up this. And these are going to be requiring just a little bit of extra space because the ones that we're going to end with are going to be 2 blocks high, not a single block high. So we'll have to make sure that we put the recipes in, you know, make our setup, you know, respectful of that. I am kind of just planning on throwing them down like this and then having stuff go in the back and out the back, but we'll see what happens. So I guess we'll leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they can all go below. So you folks have a great night.